So you pissed the bed.
Yeah,
Long story short, you pissed the bed.
Yep.
So now you're getting up.
I know it sucks.
Just
dude.
angry.
But there's those things that you can hook your penis to.
Too much.
Maybe I don't. Because what if we could roll over and shit?
Yeah, you can't unless you sleep on your back.
Yeah,
and if you're gonna have one of those, it should also be a blowjob machine at the same time.
Or you could just get a
Have you ever tried one of those things? You put them because you use them for racing. Like when I race, so you don't have to stop. You take it looks like a condom, but they're extra tight, and it's a fucking condom connected to a hose, but it's super tight.
Wow.
Mine came off within 2 minutes of racing, and I just pissed my pants.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably also because you were like rolling the truck.
How long were you racing?
You know what I mean?
What's up?
How long did you go for a race?
Oh, the lap's like 4 hours, dude. And you got to pee. I drink so much fucking Diet Coke, I had to piss every fucking 20 minutes. So I just pissed my pants.
Why did you do 4 hours of racing?
That's what it takes, man. 6 laps.
Yeah, but
4
you're
hours
not
each.
a racer.
Yeah, me racer.
Now?
Me racer.
Well, okay.
They got to piss, man. How do you think NASCAR guys do it?
No, I understand they do it, dude. I'm not like fucking but they don't show that part in Speed Racer, you know? The car in the cartoon. Hey, I gotta pee.
Let's take a little break. The NBA Finals are here.
I went with Matt Rife to Chappelle's Club in Yellow Springs.
Where's that, Ohio?
Yes, in Ohio. Mm-hmm. Yellow Springs is such a small. It's only like 2 blocks.
Yeah, okay.
And this club he has is just fantastic.
Wow.
Like how many does it seat?
It doesn't seat a lot of people, man. I think 180 at the most.
Okay.
And then it's got a restaurant area, but it was like a 5-man controlled room. You know, they had all these 6 cameras. Like he could film there and then hand it to Netflix.
Right.
What's the population look like there? Is it all white? It's Ohio. Is it all white or is it since it's Dave Chappelle?
What's weird about this little town? It's all white, but this little town is very progressive. It was like I saw a lot of rainbow flags in
yikes
in the stores and stuff. It's actually a really but people come from all over the place.
They go to see that.
Yeah, they go because it's like people know
that means they have good coffee.
Yeah. They had great coffee there.
Of course, yeah.
It's coffee place. And then he's hosting the show. He comes out and hosts the show and he's doing his thing and I'm sitting there like, oh shit, this is Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he brings me up. You know what I mean? And I was saying to the crowd, I was like, I don't know what y'all do for a living, but if the best at it, possibly ever, is introducing you at your job. I don't know if you know what's happening right now. You know, I was like, this is like if I was at McDonald's doing fries and I look over and Ronald McDonald is flipping burgers.
That's stupid.
Yeah, doing something right.
You'd be like, Ronald, what you doing here? You know what I mean? But that was just like I don't know. I gotta say this, man.
Eric, how many were on the lineup? It was you,
it's just me,
Dave,
it's just Chappelle,
Matt.
me, and Matt. That's it.
Huh.
And how long did Dave do? Like 2 hours?
No, man. He has this thing like at his club. He's had like Erykah Badu, Wu-Tang Clan, De La Soul, Mos Def, like a bunch of like jazz people. Like and it's not open every weekend. It's only when he's there. It's like this special thing.
Yeah.
And it's like so he had Matt come on a Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. Place the shit is sold out, and he just goes up, does his thing. I mean, I gotta say, man, I've never been around a more self-confident person ever. You know, and I've been around some confident people.
Callen?
Like you're a
you ever hung out with Brian?
No, dude, not like this.
That's bravado.
Yeah, not like
facts. Dave
no, this is
money.
like I've never like
Wow.
You know what I mean? I was like, my God, like it's
Did he
just,
drop some knowledge on you?
Yeah,
Eric?
man.
He usually has.
It's always like that. It's just always, and the town is great. He's got all these places in the town, and then this catered meals.
It's so interesting,
you know. And he's famous like this, man. And it's no like. It's not showing off or nothing. He's just telling stories.
Yeah.
He basically built his own Disneyland.
Yeah, but he's telling stories like he'll be like, he was like, yeah, so we're at the game. It's me, it's Prince, and somebody else. And he's like, yeah, and Prince told me to do this thing. The phone rings. Oh, just a second. I got to take this. It's Justin Bieber. I'll be right back. And he goes, it was like that. And I was like, this dude is like, and I think that he's like so famous, but also so like he lets people in. So people like want to talk to him, you know? And he's very deep and thoughtful, and so you want to talk to him. So these people that he knows, all these famous people are like, "Yo, Dave, can you got a minute?" And he's gracious like that. But it was just like I had a perception of what I thought the guy was like before, but just like actually sitting at a dinner table with him and seeing how he is in his environment and the people he has around him, I was like, this is.
Eric, did you tell him he stole your joke or no?
I did tell him that. I didn't tell him he stole it. I said to him, I said
he stole it.
I said, because of you, I had to stop doing 2 jokes. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Oh, what was it?" You know, and I told him about it, and I said, yours was mean, man. You know, but it's just like
Restream.
You know, but it's just
Did you get a cell phone number?
No, I didn't even try though.
You're not that close, huh?
Yeah, no, I just met the guy.
Right. Next time.
Yeah, but I'm not one of those guys where I want to be like, "Yo, man, let me get your number."
You just met him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, but I've met him before, but not like this.
Yeah, I get it.
This is like you hanging out in somebody's house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, anyway, I was just saying it's like it was like a real like a artsy environment.
I find that so interesting. He's so interesting. Like I just find that whole thing so interesting. He does it in Yellow Springs.
I love it.
And there's yeah. Interesting.
Eric,
cool.
Where'd you stay? At his house?
No, man. He has a bunch of Airbnbs that he has out there, and then like there was this place.
Like, that's so interesting.
So this is where we ate. We ate at this place that has like a bedroom, so you could stay there, right? But it's like 2 dining rooms, and like this world class chef is there cooking for us the whole time.
It's like Neverland, but no one's getting molested.
I guess.
You build your own city.
But go ahead.
Yeah, but I would think. But I feel.
I can't believe I'm going to give Schaub a little credit here, but this setup is so bad. That Neverland joke he told wasn't that bad of a joke. Now, a lot of it has to do with he's horribly unfunny, so even a funny joke told by an unfunny person is still not going to land. But a lot of it also has to do with the setup of the podcast and him being on Zoom or whatever. But aside from that, Chris D'Elia calling out Schaub, like, you're not a driver, dude. You're not really a gearhead. You're not a driver. Enough of it. And what did Schaub say? Me racer. Me racer. What an idiot. But yeah, the whole gearhead thing, another one of Bappa's failed attempts to get into a community to try and leech off of them. He tried getting into fish. There was a whole aquarium thing he tried going with. Didn't work. He tried it with dogs. Didn't work. He tried it with the bike club. Didn't work. The alcohol, Tiger Thick whiskey, didn't work. And now he's on this gearhead thing. And by the way, the only reason why he put in so much time and effort into this community, as to the other ones, to where he gave it a try for a couple of months and just gave up when there was no interest. There's no interest now, but he had that initial video he did that got like 1 million views of him flipping his truck. So he still thinks he's going to be able to capitalize off of that. That's why he hasn't dropped the whole gearhead thing, but it's such a complete and utter failure. It's not happening. He's pathetic. He's sad. And everyone, even around him, like Chris D'Elia, is like, what are you doing, dude? You're not a driver. You're not a gearhead. Enough of you. And stop zooming in, because that just makes this podcast even more awkward. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.